hell do you want from me, Mark? I'm fed up with all these notifications from you popping up on my phone. I told you to not call me unless it's an emergency. Did I not make myself clear? I'm busy and I don't have the time to be talking to you. I'm sorry, Mom. I just got back and it seems like no one's home right now. I was wondering where you guys all went. No one told me that you guys would all be out today. Did we have a family event planned or something? Why are you calling me for something like this? Stop wasting my time! We're all eating out at an Italian restaurant tonight to celebrate Sam. What? Without me? What are you celebrating anyway? We're celebrating Sam getting the best grade in his most recent exam. I let him choose whatever he wanted to eat as a reward. I also asked your dad to get out of work early so that we could celebrate this as a family. I'm so proud of what he's managed to accomplish. That's my son! Thanks, and I'm your son too, Mom. Should I start heading over there? Where are you guys eating at? I didn't tell you about it on purpose. There's no need for you to come at all. In fact, I didn't even think about making a reservation for you. You got a terrible score in that last exam. Did you really think that someone like you would be allowed to come in with us? You need to know your place in this family. You're a complete and utter failure compared to your little brother Sam. I don't even want to be seen out in public with you. That's how much of a disappointment you are. Mom, I'm really sorry about that. Although my exam scores improved a lot since the last time, you know. I studied so much for the last set of exams. My teacher even commented on the improvements that I've made. I actually thought that I did pretty well. So what? Are you suggesting that you deserve to come to dinner with us or something? You better not be serious. Sam is the smartest kid in his entire grade. And what are you? Nothing. Would you please just leave me alone now? I want to enjoy my dinner and I don't want to be talking to a worthless piece of crap like you. How could you say that to me? Also, what am I meant to eat then? I'm starving. Just find something inside the fridge that you can eat. Why can't you be more independent? You're in middle school already. Why can't you figure out something so simple like that for yourself? Fine. I'll find something to eat in the fridge then. Is that enough now? I'm gonna put my phone down now. Wait, Mom, I haven't finished yet. There's one more thing I need to talk to you about. The parent-teacher conference for me is happening tomorrow. You didn't forget about it, did you? What parent-teacher conference? I'm not going to that. But there's a couple of things that I meant to do in advance for that with you. We need to talk about my next semester and future plans, like what high school I want to go to, etc. My teacher told me to discuss it with you in advance before coming to the conference. And there's actually a high school that I really want to go to. I think that I'd be able to get accepted there if I study really hard for it. It's a pretty prestigious school as well. You're planning on going to high school? You don't need to. Mom, everyone in my grade is planning on going to high school. What are you talking about? I've always wanted to go to college as well, so I definitely need to attend high school and graduate. It's just a huge waste of money for you to go to high school. We're planning on using our money on Sam when he goes to high school. We don't really want to be wasting any of it on you. So tough, you're not going. Both my teacher and advisor told me that I'd be able to get into the high school with my current grades, though. I don't care if you're able to go or not. I'm telling you that there's absolutely no point in you going. You've always been really dumb, and you've never received a good grade in an exam before. I think that it's very obvious that we should be spending all our money on Sam because he's a genius. We want him to go to a good high school and college. That's why we need to save up for him. We can't be affording to waste any money on you. Do you understand what I'm saying? It shouldn't be that difficult to understand, even for you. Mom, are you serious? Just stop talking already. I don't need to hear your excuses. If you really want to go to high school that badly, then I'm not going to stop you. But if you do decide to go, we are not going to be paying for any of it. You're just going to have to pay for everything yourself. Don't you come to us for that. Mind you, your dad feels the same way as me about this. We don't want a failure like you living with us anymore. Of course, if you start working and earning some money instead of going to high school, then you can stay with us. And in that case, we expect you to help pay for all our living costs. We would prefer it if you just left us, though. Our family would be perfect once you're gone. Are you serious about all this? Aren't I meant to be your child, too? What kind of mom says all this to their own son? Hush! Zip it! I've decided that I'm not going to be going to your parent-teacher conference tomorrow. It's just a waste of time. I can't believe I've wasted all this time texting you. What a huge waste of time! I'm going to enjoy my dinner in peace. Bye! Mark! Why aren't you picking up the phone? I've tried calling you so many times. I need you to call me back as soon as possible. What do you want from me all of a sudden, Mom? We haven't talked in over 15 years. Oh, so you finally decided to reply. Took you long enough. You should have picked up the phone as soon as I called you the first time around. You're still lazy and slow as always. Would you just get to the point already? Why did you even bother contacting me? I don't have that much time today. How dare you talk to me like that? I'm your mother. You need to show more respect than that. You've become so arrogant since the last time we talked. Anyway, I have something important that I need to talk to you about. Something important? What is it? Dad passed out this morning and we had to call the ambulance. According to the doctors, he has a serious illness and he's going to be hospitalized for a while. Oh, I see. Well, I hope that he gets better soon. He's gonna need surgery at some point, too. Even if it's successful, he probably won't be able to work full-time like he did before. So we need you to come back home and help out. Wait, what? You're currently working a full-time job, right? Dad can no longer work, so I need you to put money on the table for all of us. Also, once he gets out of hospital, you're gonna have to help take care of him. He's probably gonna need regular checkups at the hospital, too, so he needs someone to drive him there. You can do that for us, right? I'm not asking you to do anything difficult, after all. You're probably gonna have to quit your job because you need to live with us to take care of him. Hurry up and start looking for a job closer to our house. Is that clear? Why should I have to do something like that? Are you talking back to me? You're not my family anymore. You guys were the ones that cut me off in the first place 15 years ago. We stopped being family when I decided to go to boarding school. I don't understand why I should sacrifice my life for you guys who I haven't even seen or talked to in more than 15 years. I don't want to put money on the table for you guys. I also don't want to take care of Dad either. I'm gonna go now. What in the world is wrong with you? I should be the one saying that to you. You're the one that's in the wrong. We haven't talked in over 15 years, and the first thing you asked me for is money and to take care of Dad. You were the one that cut ties with me first. Who cares about all that? It happened such a long time ago. Even though I cut ties with you, you're still my son. I expect you to help out when the rest of the family is in trouble. Did you forget that we raised you till you graduated middle school? You should be grateful for that. Raised me? You barely cared for me at all. Also, it's your responsibility to raise me as my parents. You gave up on that responsibility when I graduated middle school. I had to work really hard to earn my scholarships to both high school and college. I don't feel like I need to thank you for that, do I? You really are such a terrible child. Stop acting so cocky just because you've managed to live by yourself for a while. Stop making up these excuses and just come back home to help us out. I told you that I'm not going to be doing that. Why don't you ask for the genius in your family to help you out? You guys spent all your money on him after all, right? Sam must have gone to a really good high school and graduated from an elite college. I'm guessing he found a well-paying job straight after graduating. You should be depending on him rather than an absolute failure like me. Like you always said. Actually, I can't really depend on him right now. He's busy with something else. He ended up with a horrendous teacher back in high school, and his studies didn't go so smoothly. His pride was completely ruined at high school, and that meant that he didn't get into the college he wanted to go to. He's still in shock and won't come out of his room since he failed to get into his dream university. Oh, wow, I get it. I get what happened. The genius wasn't able to keep up his grades in high school, and that upset him. He was completely spoiled by you all throughout his childhood, so it must have come as a shock to him when he realized that he wasn't special at all. I'm guessing he wasn't able to graduate college and he's out of a job, huh? He's still leeching off of you guys, isn't he? He hasn't succeeded at all in life, like you wanted him to, huh? You need to watch what you say, young man. Sam is not what you say he is. I'm not gonna forgive you if you keep insulting him like that. He's the perfect child in every single way. He even helps me out with the housework, which is more than what you ever did. He just needs a little more time to rest now. Well, then you can just wait for him to rest then. Once he's rested, he can find a job nearby. Problem solved. He's a genius, so he must be able to take care of Dad as well. There's really no point in coming back, as I'm such a huge failure compared to him anyway. You love to keep reminding me about that, right? He doesn't have the time for that right now. I told you that he's in no condition to work or take care of someone. Would you please just stop talking and come back home? I'm giving a failure like you a chance to redeem yourself. You should be happy that you even get a chance like this. Quit making excuses and come back. Mom, that's just not gonna happen. You don't know what I had to go through to get to where I am. I worked multiple part-time jobs all the way through high school. With the money I earned, I bought a new phone, new clothes, new everything. All by myself. I also put food on the table myself. What are you talking about all of a sudden? I also managed to make a lot of new friends as well. I'm still great friends with some of the people that I met back in college. I have people who I really trust and can talk about anything with. So what? What are you talking about all of a sudden? It was pretty difficult at times, but I managed to graduate from college as well. I worked hard to get into a company that I wanted to work for, and I was blessed with a great work environment and great co-workers. Nobody ignores me and insults me. If I ever need help, everybody seems to be happy to help. If it seems like I'm having a bad day, people around me will worry about me and care about me. Ever since I left you guys, my world turned upside down and for the better. Do you understand what I'm trying to say to you, Mom? You're making absolutely no sense to me. What is this all about? I'm telling you how much happier I was and I still am once you guys were no longer part of my life. It felt great to have the future of my life in my own hands. I was able to do what I wanted to do, and I had people around me that actually supported me. It felt like I was being treated like a normal person. This is the first time we've talked in 15 years, and you didn't even ask me how I was doing or anything about me. You're just the same selfish woman as 15 years ago. You only care about yourself and Sam. You really don't give a damn about me. You don't care if my life is miserable, as long as it helps you out in some way or another. It's just so obvious that you don't care for my happiness or future at all. I am not going to sacrifice the life that I have right now, just so that I can come back to help out the people that I absolutely despise. What is wrong with you? So you're telling me that you're going to prioritize your current life over us? Who cares about your job and your stupid coworkers? All of that stuff is replaceable and doesn't matter that much. On the other hand, we're family. We should be your very first priority and we're irreplaceable. Families are meant to help each other during tough times. Did you just say help each other out? You've got to be kidding me. You've never helped me out in my life. You're just saying this because it's convenient for you to say so right now. You don't actually believe those words at all. What is wrong with you? I'm your mother and we're family. The people who really helped me out in life were my friends, teachers, and coworkers. If it was any of them asking me for help, I would have been happy to oblige. I know that you don't care for me, and you never would have helped me out if I were the one asking you for help. You know that as well. Come on, Mark. Just do this for your family, will you? Look, I'm really, really happy with my life right now. I have people who I trust with my life, and they are like family to me. So I'm not going to go back home to you or Dad or Sam. I really couldn't care less about what happens to you guys. I am cutting you guys off for good this time. Did you really just say that to us? Who do you think you are? Who the hell is going to put the money on the table for us if you don't come home? Who's going to be taking care of Dad when he gets out of the hospital? I am not going to let you run away from this. You come back home right now or I'm going to come and find you and drag you back myself. Tell me where you live right now. I'm sorry, but who are you? Stop messing around with me. I'm your mother. Actually, no, you're not. You're no one to me. I don't have a family as far as I'm concerned. I think you're talking to the wrong person, so please don't bother sending me any more messages. Goodbye. You better not leave like this. We still haven't finished talking, Mark. I told you to tell me where you live. Tell me now. Wait, why aren't you replying to me? Don't tell me you're really gonna cut me off. We need your help. Please. My mom desperately tried to get me to come back home even after I started ignoring her. She kept on calling me nonstop, so I decided to block her number. She even tried to hire a private investigator to find out where I had moved to, but in the end, she didn't have the money for it. Fortunately, I had moved far away from my hometown, so I was pretty sure that she'd never be able to find me again. A month later, the man who I had to call my dad left the hospital after he got his surgery. His body was still weak and he couldn't do most things by himself. And the evil woman who gave birth to me decided that she wouldn't take care of him now that he wasn't earning money for her. So they ended up getting into a huge argument which led to talks of a divorce. So that's probably in the works now, and good for them. Sam is still unemployed, and it doesn't look like he's going to get a job anytime soon either. Sam was stuck in the middle of this huge mess, and he had no idea what to do, but what do I care? What a perfect family they ended up becoming. For a few days, I was worried that I made the wrong choice in cutting them off, but now I'm glad that I've kept my distance from them. Fortunately, I had friends around me that backed me up and supported me. I am really glad for the life that I have now. So, cheers to that! Thanks for watching! Feel free to like the video and leave a comment. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, and we shall see you in the next one.
David! It's the weekend and all, so you have time to chat with me, right? I want to start the day off right by talking to you.
Good morning, Clara. I'm sorry, but I actually have work today. I plan on meeting up with Mag before work, so I can't exactly reply to you.
Mag? As in my sister?
Yes, you do know that we work at the same place, right? We decided to meet up and head to work together since we both have to go to the office today.
I'm kind of jealous of her right now. I wish I could meet you instead.
How could you be jealous? We're both going to work on the weekend.
Oh, right. Sorry if that came out wrong. Well, have a nice day. Don't work too hard. Hey, you should be home by now, right? How was your day? I'm sure you're tired, but you can tell me all about it.
Yeah, I just got off work. Right now, I'm at a restaurant with Mag.
What? How did that happen?
We're in charge of looking for a good place to have the company's end-of-year party, so we wanted to see if this place was suitable.
Oh, I see. But you know what Mac could have done? She could have invited you to our place to have dinner.
Why would she do that?
I'm I'm sure you want to unwind after a hard day of work. You still have to be on your toes if you're out this late. Plus, we all could have had dinner together.
Oh, I see what you mean. Maybe some other time. Besides, we didn't plan to have dinner together. It just so happens we both finished work at the same time and thought we might as well. Plus, showing up at someone else's house unannounced is considered rude. I wouldn't want to impose on your parents.
I see what you mean. You're trying not to make yourself seem like a terrible person to my parents. After all, it's possible they might become your in-laws.
Well, it wouldn't hurt to be on good terms with them, right?
Right! You're so thoughtful. You really should come hang out once things settle down. I'm sure you're overwhelmed with work right now. Honestly, I can't believe they're making you work even on the weekends. Just let me know when you're free so we can have you over.
Sure thing.
I'll be waiting!
Mag, are you home now?
Hey, David. Yeah, I'm home now. Thanks for dinner today. I'll have to treat you next time.
Don't worry about it. You saved my butt today at work, so I wanted to do something nice. If we go out for a meal again, we'll split the bill as usual.
If you say so. I'm sorry my sister bothers you all the time.
That came out of nowhere.
She was bothering you today, wasn't she?
Oh, that. It's nothing I can't handle.
But she's being a bother to you, isn't she? If you outright ignore her, she even shows up to our workplace to see you. It's really unsettling.
It's okay. Besides, I just have to deal with her until the end of the year. We don't know what she'll do if I don't outright give her the cold shoulder. You're the one that's most important to me. I don't even want to think what she might do to you if I don't deal with her properly.
Don't worry about me. I thought things would play out this way. Besides, I think I told you this already, but I'm not going to give up on you just because my parents told me to hand you over to Clara.
I'm glad to hear that.
I really appreciate what you're doing for me, by the way. I'm sorry you have to go through all this.
Don't worry about it. We just need to stand our ground for just a little longer.
Yes, let's do our best.
Mag, I've had enough of you. Could you stay away from my boyfriend?
Clara, we live in the same house. You could have just come to talk to me instead of texting.
God, do you think I want to see your ugly face before I go to bed? Plus, you're the one who should be coming to me if I call you.
Is that so?
Don't try to change the subject. Just answer me. I heard you went out to dinner with David tonight.
Yeah, I did.
You guys weren't alone, right? You had to go with other coworkers too, right?
No, it was just the two of us.
How dare you even think of doing something like that?
What's wrong with having a dinner with my boyfriend?
Excuse you? He's my boyfriend. Mom and Dad told you to give him to me, didn't they?
Think about it. Would I really do something like that just because they told me to?
Stop being so stubborn and listen to your parents. Mom always tells you to listen to what she says, doesn't she? Would it kill you to listen to her for once?
David's not some kind of toy. I can't hand him over to you. Besides, just because Mom and Dad think you're more important doesn't mean I'll give up everything I own to you. I have my own life to live as well, Clara. The world doesn't revolve around you.
Shut up! Mom and Dad always told me I'm the better one. In fact, you should thank them for just keeping you around. Also, why is it so hard for you to hand over what I want? It's what you've been doing all this time. What makes David so different?
Didn't you read what I just said? He's not a toy. He's a person, Clara. He should choose who he wants to be with.
In case you've forgotten, we're both madly in love with each other and have been since the moment we met. Love at first sight, as they say.
You simply ran into us while we were on a date 3 months ago.
Exactly! It was a fateful meeting that made both of us fall in love the moment our eyes met. Don't you realize who David's really in love with? You're the one not letting him choose who he really wants to be with. The moment we met, he chose me as his partner. Besides, if you really love someone, you should learn to let them go. You're being one of those obsessive girlfriends that people talk about on the internet. I didn't know you were so clingy.
Listen here. Let's make one thing clear. David is my boyfriend. The reason he's treating you nicely is because you're my sister. It's just general courtesy. Don't mistake his kindness for any hint of love towards you.
I think you're the one who misunderstands this whole situation. He's the one being nice to you because you're my sister. Even though he no longer has any feelings for you, he's just being nice. He has no reason to be nice to a woman he once loved. I'm sure he doesn't even want to see you anymore. Would it kill you to realize that, you dimwit?
Well, look at the time. It's time for my date with David.
What the heck? A date? Stop being delusional. Have you lost it? There's no way he's going to go on a date with someone he doesn't even care for anymore.
Right now, I'm in his car. He came to pick me up just a moment ago.
Wait! Oh my god. This can't be real. I can see David's car driving off.
Who's the one being delusional here? You saw it with your own eyes, right? I think it's pretty clear who David chose.
Give him back to me, you thieving wench! He was here to see me, not you! Give my boyfriend back! Hey, David! So, you guys had your end of the year party with your coworkers yesterday, right?
How did you know that?
I was actually in the same restaurant having a meal with my friend.
Really?
It sounded like you guys were playing a game of some sort.
You heard all of that as well? It was kind of embarrassing, to be honest.
Yeah. Also, I think I heard something about you proposing to my sister.
You even heard that?
Yeah, loud and clear. You plan on proposing to her on Christmas?
Well, yeah.
Quite the dare you have to face, huh? Well, good luck with it.
Dare? Okay, thanks.
Mag, guess what? I think David finally made up his mind to let you go. He's finally learned to move on. Can you believe it?
What are you talking about?
He's going to propose to you pretty soon, but here's the thing. He's going to do it just because he was dared to.
Okay.
Knowing how obsessive you are with him, I'm sure you'll say yes, even though he's only doing it as a joke. It would be awkward if you said yes, even though it's all fake. So I thought I would just give you a heads up. Make sure to say no when the time comes.
Are you there, David?
Hey, what's up?
It's quite late, but do you have a moment?
Sure, no problem.
Let me say this one more time. Thank you so much, David. And I really love you.
No, I'm the one who should be thanking you for accepting my proposal. I love you too.
I knew it was coming, but I was still so nervous, you know?
You were nervous? Could you imagine how I felt? I was certain you would say yes, but still, you have no idea how fast my heart was beating when I was waiting for your answer. I thought that you could hear my heart beat because it was so loud.
I'm really glad you want to marry me, even with all the things I've told you.
Don't worry about it. I know things haven't been easy for you, but I hope I can make your life easier from now on.
Please, you've been a great help ever since we started dating. I don't need any more than what you've done so far. Well, in any case, I should get to sleep soon. My flight leaves pretty early tomorrow.
I'm glad things are going according to plan.
Yep. It's just too bad we couldn't get a plane ticket for the same day.
I'll be on my way in just 2 days. Don't worry too much about me. I will definitely miss you, though.
Aw, thanks.
I guess the only obstacle left for me is to avoid your sister for the next few days.
I'm sorry I'm leaving you behind to do the most difficult part. I hope you'll be okay. I wanted to be with you when we leave. I thought about changing the flight date to match yours. But you know what my family's like.
No, don't worry about me. Your safety comes first. I think it was a good idea that we decided to move the flight up as soon as we could. Knowing how your family treats you, especially Clara, I think it was the best that you leave as soon as possible.
Yeah. You never know what she'll do if she's seriously mad.
Let's hope for the best. I'll be careful for the next few days, so don't worry about me. Well, good night. Have a safe trip.
Thanks. Sweet dreams.
David, where are you?
What's up?
Took you long enough to answer. Why haven't you answered my calls for the last few days? Plus, I went to your place, but you weren't there.
You came all the way to my house?
You didn't answer my texts either, so I was worried. Of course, I came to see if you're doing okay. I was worried you might have passed out in your house or something.
I was really busy with work since it's the end of the year and all. I didn't have time to go back home, so I just stayed at a hotel around here for the last few days.
Jeez, you could have told me. Besides, my place is closer to your work. You could have stayed here.
I think I said before I don't want to impose on your family. Is that all you wanted to say? I'm still busy. I would appreciate it if you could make this quick.
Oh, right. It's about Mag.
What about her?
She rejected your proposal, right?
What do you mean?
Remember you were dared to propose to her? I'm sure it didn't go well. She knew what you were up to ahead of time, so I'm sure it didn't go well. She told me all about it. She must have heard from one of your coworkers. That's why she rejected you. I'm sure you're feeling down from being rejected, even if it was meant to be a joke. I felt bad that you had to go through that. So I thought about cheering you up.
How will you do that exactly?
I'll move in with you starting today. I brought all my stuff. You should be able to come home today, right? I'll be waiting right here for you to come home. Don't worry, it's not too cold for me to wait. I have all my stuff with me, like I said. I can wait even if you have to work really late tonight. Just look forward to spending some quality time together. I'll spend as much time with you as I can to make you feel all better.
Hold on a second. I'm not sure what you're talking about. Mag accepted my proposal.
Say what? She did?
And what's this dare you keep bringing up?
From your party with your friends. Didn't you get dared to propose?
No, we weren't playing truth or dare or anything. We're 30 years old, for God's sake.
Wait, what? What about the fake proposal you had to do with my sister? Wasn't that part of the dare?
What the heck are you talking about? How could I even think about doing something like that to my girlfriend? Do I look like the type of person to do something terrible like that?
No, that's not what I meant. It's just I thought you had to do it because you were dared to.
I think now I understand everything. I couldn't believe at first what Mag told me, but now I get it. Thanks for clearing up the doubt in my mind. I see why Mag essentially wanted to run away from her family. She told me the entire family wanted to ruin her life from the beginning. Mag told me about how her parents always demanded her to give up everything to help you. You just wanted to take everything from her. You don't care about how she feels. You demand Mag sacrifice her life so that you can get your hands on whatever you want.
No, that's not it.
I'm just glad that she finally realized that and decided to get out of that situation. In any case, I'm no longer living in that house you're standing in front of. I won't be coming back there, so there's no point in waiting for me.
What are you talking about? Where will you live?
I also resigned from my job.
You quit your job? What is going on?
both Mag and I decided to look for new jobs. In fact, we already found a new place to live. We're gonna start fresh new lives, away from the toxic people that are trying to ruin her life.
What the heck? I thought it was weird that I haven't seen Mag around since Christmas. But I didn't know she left. Where is she right now?
Took you long enough to even notice. I guess you and your family really couldn't care less. Normal people would have filed a missing persons report by now. I can't believe how cruel you people are. Also, Mag says that she's cutting ties with you guys, and rightfully so. Naturally, that means I will be doing the same. No point in keeping touch with my wife's estranged family.
No way! You're actually going to marry her? This can't be happening. I refuse to believe that's the case. You were supposed to choose me. We were the ones going out, weren't we? How could you do this to me, David? I'm the one who loves you, not her.
Believe what you want, but nothing will change our plans. I'm at the airport right now, ready to board the plane so that I can meet Mag.
An airport? You better tell me it's domestic line. You guys are leaving the country? How am I supposed to find you?
It doesn't matter where we're going. You're never gonna find us, and we'll never see you again.
Hold on! Answer my question! You can't leave me like this!
Goodbye.
David! Wait!
Mag's uncle told us what happened after that. Clara apparently completely lost it after my last text message to her. She decided to barge into the house next door and demanded my old neighbors tell her my new address. When they couldn't tell her, she decided to break whatever she could grab onto. She's now facing criminal charges, and not to mention the claims my former neighbors decided to sue her for. After all of that, her parents finally decided they'd had enough of her. They went on and on about what an embarrassment she is. However, all the relatives knew how they had treated Mag like dirt, and that Clara was only the way that she was because they spoiled her. In the end, they were essentially shunned from the rest of their family.
Thank you for watching. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Share the video with your friends, and get notified for more content like this by subscribing to the channel. See you next time.
Hello, Rosie. Have you thought about what I asked you the other day? I really want to move in with you guys as soon as I can. I've been waiting for your reply for such a long time now. It's been over 2 weeks since we talked about it. What's your answer? I'm tired of waiting.
Good evening, Melissa. I thought that I already gave you an answer about that. I thought that that wasn't going to happen. I swear we spoke about this, and the answer isn't going to change no matter how many times you ask me.
Well, I'm telling you that I can't accept no as an answer. I need a yes from you. In fact, you should be welcoming me to live with you guys. I'm sure that Keith would want me to move in with you guys too. So come on, Rosie. You really need to stop being so stubborn about this and just let me do this. It would be for the best for all of us if I lived with you guys. Okay?
I'm sorry, but there's nothing that will make us change our minds about this. Keith's been telling me that he doesn't want you moving in with us as well, actually. I also feel the same way as him. The only person that seems to want this is you and only you.
There's no way that's true, honey. You're probably forcing him to say that or something. I know it. I'm his mom. There's no way he wouldn't want to live with me again. And look at you. You're such a terrible wife, forcing him to go against his own will. I can't believe that he ended up getting married to a woman like you. I feel so sorry for him. I wanted him to marry someone that was kind and wasn't so selfish like you.
Well, you should ask him about this then. He's the one that doesn't want you living with us more than me. And can we please stop talking about this now? I feel like we always repeat this exact conversation. It's like a broken record now.
The answer is never gonna change. I also don't really like talking to you that much. What? Why not? All you ever do is insult me and put me down, and quite frankly, I don't want to be around that every day. Which is why we don't want you living with us. You shut your mouth. You don't get to decide on this. In fact, me moving in with you guys is already decided. It's happening for sure. I guess I'll start getting my belongings together so that I can move in with you guys during this month. Don't bother doing that. You're not moving in with us, Melissa. It would just be a waste of time for you to pack up your things, so honestly, don't bother with it. Once I'm ready for the move, I'll tell you so that you can come and pick me up. You better prepare a clean and empty room that I can use. Would you please listen to what I'm saying? There's no way you're moving in with us. We don't even have a spare room that you can move into. Melissa, don't do this. I'm telling you. OMG. Hey, Rosie. Sorry to bother you this late at night. I just got a text from my mom saying that she's gonna be moving in with us. She said that you let her or something, but I find that really hard to believe. Do you have any idea what's going on here? Did she force you to agree on this or something? Keith! I was meaning to talk to you about this. I clearly told her that she couldn't move in with us. It's just that she didn't seem to listen at all. I definitely don't want to live with her either. I can't believe she's being this selfish again. I guess she's never gonna change. I'm sorry you have to deal with her as well. Yeah, I feel the same way too. I didn't agree to let her move in at all. I just didn't want to bother you while you were on your business trip. I know that you have some important meetings to prepare for. I was hoping to talk to you about this once you got back. It's okay. You don't need to worry about that. I've already prepared everything for my meetings. What did she say to you, by the way? I'll show you all the text messages when you get back. There's quite a lot of them. In a nutshell, she basically said that I had no right to refuse her request. She also seems to really believe that you want to live with her. She's delusional, if you ask me. My God. Yeah, she is. Then she told me that she's gonna start packing so that she can move in with us by the end of this month. She wouldn't listen to anything that I said to her at all. So she's basically just forcing this on us? Yeah, she even told me to prepare an empty room for her. That's pretty much what she texted me yesterday. I can't believe that she's really doing this. We don't even have a spare room for her. Yeah, I know, right? I get the creeps just imagining what it would be like to live with her. She told me that she would message me again once she was ready to move in. So I guess she's packing and getting ready for the move sometime this week. If she didn't specify a date, then it probably means that she's not quite ready as of yet. We should probably start thinking of a solution. Any ideas? No, not right now. We better think of something before we go on our honeymoon in 10 days. Yeah, we should. I'll try to think of something too. Let's talk about it together at some point this week. Yeah, that sounds good. Anyway, I'm gonna get some sleep because I need to be up early tomorrow for work. Let's figure out what to do about this once I get back home tomorrow. Okay, sounds good. Good night. Rosie! You and Keith are going on your honeymoon tomorrow, right? Yeah, that's right. You guys are gonna come back in 8 days, right? Yeah, that's right. But why are you asking this? Okay, great. So what time should I meet you at the airport? Wait, what? Why do you sound so surprised by me asking you this? You were meant to tell me where we're gonna meet up tomorrow, but you never did. So I'm texting you now. Jeez, give me a break, will you? I'm sorry, but I really don't understand what you're talking about. Were you planning on giving us a ride to the airport or something? No, of course not. Why would I give you a ride? I'm coming on the honeymoon with you guys. What? You are definitely not coming with us, Melissa. Just tell me what time I should meet up with you guys tomorrow. You're joking about this, right? I just told you that you're not welcome, Melissa. We haven't booked flight tickets or made any reservations for you at all either.
You can't come either way. It's just me and Keith that are gonna be going on this honeymoon. It's a honeymoon!
What did you just say to me?
I just said that you're not coming with us. It's a honeymoon!
How could you exclude me like that? I'm Keith's mother. This is why he needs to hurry up and get a divorce from you already. You really are such a terrible human being.
Well, I think it's perfectly normal for two newlyweds to be going on their own honeymoon without anyone else. Please don't ruin this for us.
That might be normal for most people, but this is different. Keith absolutely loves me. I know that he must really want me to come with you guys. You're not exactly the most interesting person around, so he'd get bored without me there.
He's with me now, and he just told me that's bullcrap. He also said that you've never gone abroad before and that you don't even have a passport.
Who cares if I don't have a passport? I'll just purchase one at the airport.
What? Melissa, that's not how it works. I don't think that's possible.
Why not?
Getting a passport isn't that easy. You need to go and fill in some forms at the embassy, etc.
Well, then I'll head over there right now to get my passport.
I think wherever you go, it's closed at this time. It takes weeks to get one, you know? Even months.
OMG! So you're telling me that I might not be able to come with you guys?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Rosie, you're just unbelievable. You did this on purpose so that I wouldn't be able to come.
Excuse me?
You decided to keep this passport thing a secret from me so that I wouldn't be able to come along. That's why you never booked flight tickets and hotel reservations for me. You really have such a bad personality. You should be ashamed for what you've done.
Actually, Keith was the one that planned and booked the entire honeymoon for us. Also, I didn't tell you about the passport because you were never gonna come with us anyway.
So you're telling me that I was never included in the plans for this honeymoon in the first place?
Right. That's what I've been saying. Both me and Keith are really shocked that you even thought about trying to come with us. What you're trying to do is wrong, Melissa. Please, just let us go on our honeymoon in peace. We don't want you coming with us. I've got some packing to do, so I'm gonna be putting my phone down now. Goodbye.
Rosie! Are you guys on the flight back home now? I have some good news for you. I had a lot of spare time as I was excluded from the honeymoon trip. Thanks to you. So I decided to use all the free time that I had to get ready for my move. I actually managed to get all my belongings packed into boxes already. I'm gonna start heading over to your place to start moving my boxes in. I guess I'll get there in around 3 hours' time. I'm gonna start unpacking everything myself. Oh, you don't need to worry about the key, by the way. I already made a copy of it when you guys came to visit me a while ago. You guys kept on refusing to give me the spare key to your house, so I ended up making one myself. I'm glad that I did that. Anyway, I'm really happy that I'm gonna be able to start living with you guys from today. I think the condo that you guys live in is absolutely fantastic. I must have raised Keith really well for him to be able to afford a place like that. Well, we're gonna be living together from today. I hope that we can get along better than we have been doing so far. I'll make sure to teach you how to become a better wife. Rosie, the key that I have doesn't seem to be working. Rosie! Do you have any idea what's going on? I'm not able to get in! Pick up the phone, you idiot! I'm gonna make you regret it if you don't answer me immediately.
What? My flight just landed and I just turned my phone on. Why have you sent me so many messages and calls? What is this all about? Did you not know that I can't use my phone on the flight?
Oh, Rosie! You finally decided to reply to me. I just arrived at your place, but the key won't open for some reason.
Wait, so you decided to come already? I thought that you were gonna call me in advance once you were ready.
I decided it wasn't worth telling you in advance because you excluded me from the honeymoon. It's your fault, you know. Anyway, could you tell me why the key isn't working? I'm not able to get inside. Don't tell me that you changed the lock to your house because you didn't want me to live with you. Rosie, answer me!
That's such a huge relief.
What? What's a relief?
I'm glad that it happened just in time.
That was such a close call. What are you talking about? Explain what's happening to me right now.
Bye, Melissa. Goodbye.
What? Rosie, what the heck is going on? Don't leave me like this. Respect your mother-in-law. How come you're not replying to me anymore? You better not be ignoring me. Mom. Oh, Keith, I was just about to text you. You wouldn't believe what Rosie just said to me. She was so rude to me. I think you need to tell her that what she said was very wrong. I've never ever met someone with a personality as bad as hers. I can't believe this. I know, right? She's just so selfish and irresponsible. I'm not talking about her, I'm talking about you. You're the one that's selfish and irresponsible. Rosie is a very caring and responsible person. She's also my wife. I really don't appreciate you bad-mouthing her like this. Don't you see that you're the one that's in the wrong about this? You're siding with her against your own mother. I'm the one that's being insulted by her. Just be quiet already. I know that you're just making this up. Also, you're not going to be moving in with us. Please stop trying, because it's just a huge waste of time for all of us. What did you just say? You might feel lonely and stressed out living by yourself ever since Dad divorced you 5 years ago. That still doesn't give you a reason to come and live with us, okay? It's not fair for her or me at all. What has gotten into you, Keith? There's no need for you to be on her side about this. I know she's forcing you to say this all to me. She really does have such a terrible personality. You guys have landed back home, right? How much longer do you think it's gonna take for you guys to get back home? It seems like that witch has changed the locks to your house. I wasn't able to get inside with the spare key that I made. I'm gonna head over to a cafe nearby while I wait for you guys. Rosie wasn't the one who changed the locks to our place. Quit blaming her for everything. Oh, so she wasn't the one that did this then? Who? Is this some kind of sick prank that someone pulled on you? It's not a prank at all. I'm guessing the landlord changed all the locks for the next tenant that's gonna be living there. The landlord did this? Also, did you just say the next set of tenants? I thought that you guys live here. Actually, we moved out of that place. What? Why? Is it Rosie? She must be threatening you or something. Are you okay, darling? Oh, Keith, break up with her already, will you? She's no good. What are you talking about? You don't need to worry. I'm gonna help you out. I'll teach her a lesson. I'm gonna tell her to get a divorce. Tell me the address for the place that you guys are going to be moving to. I'll come over right away with a set of divorce papers. You need to stop getting so ahead of yourself. This is the problem that I have with you. You're the one that has the horrendous personality. That's the reason why Dad ended up getting a divorce from you 5 years ago. Do you still not understand that? What? Stop sounding so surprised. You never seem to want to admit that you're the one that's in the wrong. And you start acting like the victim as soon as something doesn't go your way. You're basically a spoiled child, and I can't believe that I have to say that to my own mom. It's just so embarrassing. This is also why you always seem to be causing trouble with all of our neighbors. Do you not realize how many times me and Dad had to go around apologizing to everyone in the neighborhood? That's the reason why we had to constantly move around during my childhood as well. Are you really saying this to me? I'm your mother! I really think that Dad did a great job divorcing you. Can't believe he lived with you for 30 years. I really don't think that I can be as patient as him, and I'm fed up of you now. In fact, I've been fed up of you for a long time now. The only reason I had managed up till now is because we lived apart and only had to meet every so often. Keith! I thought that we got along really well. I thought that you would want me to live with you. Wanna live with you? Are you crazy? Not in a million years. I really don't want to be family with someone that would try to force something like this. We already made it very clear that we don't want you moving in with us. I also hate the way you look down on and treat Rosie. She doesn't deserve that at all. Okay, I'm sorry if I was being a little forceful. Let's talk about this face to face, okay? All I'm asking you to do is let me live with you guys. No chance. I actually messaged you to tell you that I'm cutting you off. I don't want to talk to you anymore, Mom. So don't bother trying to call me ever again. Bye, Mom. Wait, you can't do that to me! Okay, fine. I won't move in with you guys right away then. Just don't cut ties with me like this. I still want to see you from time to time. I promise that I'll be nicer to Rosie from now on as well. She might be a little arrogant for my liking, but I'll do my best. Wait, why aren't you replying to me? Don't tell me that you really have no intention of talking to me ever again. Keith! Hello? I'm sorry. It seems like Melissa had planned to move in with us while we were out on our honeymoon. But we're glad that her plan flopped. I had no idea that she had even made a copy of our key without us knowing about it. Unfortunately for her, we had kind of expected this and moved to a new house far away from her. On top of her plan failing, Keith ended up not talking to her as he could no longer stand her. I heard that she drank way too much alcohol after this and she went on a drunken rampage around the neighborhood. And the police were called to arrest her at the scene. Oh dear. She is completely alone now and living a miserable life. As for our honeymoon, it was amazing. We went to Hawaii and had the best time there. We're so glad that the drama solved itself before we went on our honeymoon. Me and Keith are still so madly in love with each other, and we're going to continue to live our best lives together, without his evil mother. Thanks for watching. Feel free to like the video and leave a comment. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, and we shall see you in the next one.
Mark, where are you? Didn't you say that you were leaving the office early today? Why aren't you home yet?
What do you want, Hannah? I was out having a few drinks after a long day at work. Why do you have to ruin the mood with your nagging?
What? You're out drinking?
I sure am.
Why in the world would you do that before such an important event? You could have been home like 3 hours ago.
What are you talking about? It's fine. You have nothing to worry about. Besides, I never promised what time I was gonna be home. Anyways, I'm on my way to the 3rd bar tonight. So there's no need to wait up for me, so you can go to bed whenever you want.
You're out bar hopping? This is ridiculous. Think about what you're doing, seriously. Just come home as soon as you can, okay? You shouldn't be getting drunk tonight anyways. Mark, what were you thinking? You never even came home last night. You lied to me. How could you do something so irresponsible?
What do you mean? I got home after midnight, but maybe you just didn't notice. But I didn't stay long since I just dropped by to pick up some stuff, and I left again before you woke up. Don't accuse me of being irresponsible. I'm already on my way to work, so there's nothing for you to get so mad about.
Huh? What do you mean?
Didn't I tell you last week? I'm leaving for a business trip today.
A business trip? You never said anything about a business trip, especially for this long weekend. Don't you know what we need to do tomorrow?
I don't know what you're talking about. I was checking my schedule at work the other day and I realized that I had nothing planned for this weekend. But when my manager found out that I was free, he asked me to go on this business trip instead. My colleague that was supposed to go called out sick, so he needed a replacement right away. And guess where he was supposed to go for this business trip? Hawaii. And now I get to go in his place. Isn't that great news? Oh, it's obviously going to be for work, so I have to partake in a week-long convention. But there's going to be plenty of time to go sightseeing as well. The seminars will be held in our hotel, which is located right along the beach. There is no way that I could possibly refuse that kind of offer.
Wait, then why didn't you say anything about it to me?
Ah, that's my bad. I guess it just slipped my mind. Anyways, I'm gonna be away for a week. It won't be a problem, right? Yo, it's almost time to board my flight, so I'll have to go. I'll message you when I land.
Wait, we're not done here. It's Molly's wedding today. I can't believe that you're gonna prioritize this business trip over your own sister's wedding. Don't tell me you forgot about it. Mark, are you there?
Hannah, I'm sorry to bother you, but were you able to get in touch with my brother yet?
Yes, well, about that. The last message I received from him was right before he was about to board his flight. And if that was really true, he should be in the air right now. I'm sure that his phone is turned off during the flight, so I'm sorry. I haven't been able to reach him yet. He said that his business trip was in Hawaii, so considering the flight time and time difference, he probably won't notice my calls for at least another 10 hours or so. I'm sorry, but I still haven't received any response from him.
Yes, that sounds about right. I just can't believe that he actually forgot about my wedding. How could he do this? I'm so sorry that my brother is always so irresponsible.
Oh no, Molly. This isn't anything that you need to apologize about.
But it's at least partly my fault for putting you in this uncomfortable situation.
It's definitely not your fault. I just can't believe that he would let work take priority over family like this. What in the world was he thinking? I kept reminding him that your wedding was coming up, so he should have kept his schedule free.
I know, I feel the same way.
You're still going through with your wedding as planned, though, right? I hope you're not going to let his absence ruin your big day.
Yes, that's the plan. It's a small wedding with only close friends and family in attendance, so we'll go through with it. It's probably more trouble to try and reschedule it now. I've already explained the situation to my husband and apologized to his family about my brother's behavior. They were pretty understanding and agreed that there's no need to change anything. So everything will be as originally planned.
Okay, I think that's best as well. And if that's the case, I'm going to leave shortly to head to the venue. Let's talk again when I get there.
Yes, that sounds good. Please let me know when you get here. Hannah, I'm sorry to bother you again. Please reply back as soon as you see this. There's something really urgent that I need to tell you.
Molly, is everything okay?
Oh, thank goodness. Have you already left your house? Were you in the middle of driving?
No, I just stepped outside and was walking towards my car, so I haven't started driving yet. What's going on? You sound like you're in a panic.
It's about my wedding. We actually need to cancel it now.
What do you mean? What in the world happened in the 20 minutes since we last spoke?
Well, there were several unfortunate circumstances that led to our decision to cancel this last minute. I'm not sure where I should start, but I guess I should let you know the reason that concerns you the most. Anyways, it's about my brother. I happened to hear some things from my husband's relatives that completely disgrace my brother's reputation.
I don't want to believe that my brother would do something like this, but at the same time, I don't want to doubt my husband's family either.
What do you mean? Your husband's relatives said something about Mark? That's quite unexpected. I don't see where they could possibly have encountered one another.
Yes, I was quite surprised to hear that they knew about him as well. But what they had to tell me came even more as a surprise. In fact, I'm still in shock about what I heard.
Shocked? What exactly did they say?
That's what I'm about to tell you. But first, would it be possible for you to come here by taxi or train instead? I know that you were planning to drive here, but I strongly recommend that you avoid driving right now. The news that I have is so shocking that it probably won't be safe to get behind the wheel. But first of all, since this news involves both of our families now, I think it would be best if you were present for the subsequent discussions that need to take place. So we'll wait for you to get here before we decide what should be done. If you're coming by train, we can arrange for someone to pick you up at the station. Please try to get here as soon as you can.
Okay, I'm on my way right now. But what kind of information did you find out about Mark?
Yes, about that. I hate to be the one to tell you this, but my brother isn't in Hawaii for a business trip right now. Well, there's no mistake that he's in Hawaii, but in fact, he's there on a personal vacation with his lover, from what it seems.
What? I don't understand. So are you telling me that Mark is having an affair?
I'm so sorry. I can't be more ashamed of my brother.
Oh, no. Don't get me wrong. It's not my intention to blame you for any of this. And actually, to be honest, I sort of suspected that something was going on since a while ago. So as shocking as this is, I'm not as surprised as I thought I would be.
I see. But still, I don't think that you wanted to find out the truth like this.
That's true. But since you already seem to know this much, it sounds like you've already determined who his lover is as well.
Unfortunately, yes. And that's where the problem is. Mark is having an affair with my brother-in-law's wife.
What? Your brother-in-law, meaning your husband's older brother.
Exactly.
So you're saying that Mark is having an affair with your husband's brother's wife? How can that even be possible?
Yes, I hate to admit it, but that seems to be what's going on.
Oh my goodness. This is really bad, isn't it?
Yes, it is. What was my brother thinking? I mean, even having an affair is unforgivable by itself. But why would he do it with someone so close to both our families?
I don't know what to say. Molly, how are you handling all of this news? Are you okay?
I don't think I've fully accepted the gravity of the situation yet, because my legs won't stop shaking. I think it'll take a bit longer to process everything. Thankfully, everyone has been very sympathetic towards me, so that's my only saving grace right now.
I'm glad to hear that. This isn't your fault, so don't even try to blame yourself. And you're right, it's probably not a good idea for me to get behind the wheel after what you've told me. I don't know if I should be upset or angry, but either way, there's too much going on in my mind right now. Anyways, I'm heading to the train station right now like you suggested. I'm so sorry that your wedding day had to end like this.
Please, this isn't your fault either. I'll be waiting for you to get here. Have a safe trip.
Hey, what is this? I just noticed that you've been sending me a bunch of messages since our last conversation. Did something happen? Sorry I didn't notice earlier.
You're really good for nothing, you know? It took you long enough to respond.
I said I was sorry, okay? I've been so busy here these past few days that I haven't had a chance to check my phone, and I forgot to charge my personal phone so it was out of battery. What's going on?
So you're still in Hawaii?
That's right. I told you that it's a week-long convention, but just the fact that it's taking place in Hawaii makes it all the more exciting, even though we're stuck inside for most of the day.
Well, I'm sorry to rain down on your parade, but while you were enjoying yourself on the beach side, we've been dealing with quite a few unfortunate circumstances back at home. Why don't you go back and look over all the messages I've been sending you for the past 2 days? See for yourself what's been going on.
Hold on, just give me a second. Let me go back and see. What? Molly's wedding was 2 days ago?
That's right. I can't believe that you would forget about your own sister's wedding. What were you thinking?
I didn't forget about it. I swear that it wasn't intentional. But it looks like I put it in my schedule incorrectly. I had it noted as a week later than it really was. So I thought that her wedding wasn't until next weekend.
Well, it's too late to do anything about it now. If it means anything to you, everything went on without a hitch.
Wow, now I feel really bad about everything. But don't worry, I'll make sure to bring home a bunch of souvenirs to make up for my absence. I'll even splurge on a really nice wedding gift for her. And I'll call Molly as well and apologize to her directly. I'm sure she'll forgive me if I explain that it was just a mistake. So why don't you calm down for now, okay? It's not like I missed her wedding on purpose or anything. You understand that it was an honest mistake, right?
Fine, but you're gonna come home right away, correct? Like on the next flight out?
I don't know if that's possible.
I see. So you have no intention of coming home anytime soon either.
It's not that I don't want to, but I'm already here and this convention is already halfway done. I can't just leave in the middle of the session. I told you before I left that it's supposed to last 1 week. And since I'm here to take the place of my sick colleague, it's my responsibility to stay until the end. My company won't be able to send another replacement at this timing.
Sure, I get it.
Oh, I knew you would understand, thank you. So I'll be home next week, as originally planned. Oh, but I might not be able to check my phone again until then, since I have to be in seminars all day long. So don't message me unless it's urgent, okay?
Sure, fine. I hope that you enjoy the last few moments of your affair then. Goodbye.
The last moments? What? You know about my affair? Wait, but how? Hannah, are you there? I'm about to board my return flight from Hawaii. I'll be home soon.
Mark, what kind of nerve do you have? I can't believe that you would just message me as if nothing were really wrong. Don't you remember my last words to you from 5 days ago? I thought that it would be enough for you to understand the situation that you're in. Perhaps I wasn't clear enough.
Oh, no, it was perfectly clear. But since there was no point in hiding the fact that I was having an affair anymore, I just thought, why not enjoy the rest of my vacation, since it wasn't going to change the outcome of the situation anyways.
I guess that's one way to look at it. I just can't believe that you could be so carefree in these circumstances. Aren't you even the least bit worried about what's going to happen next?
Don't worry, I understand what you're trying to say. You want to file for divorce as soon as I get back home, right? That's fine with me. In fact, you can start the process even before I get back if that's what you want. And you can rest assured that I'll pay a large settlement to you, if that makes you feel any better.
That goes without saying, obviously. But that's not what I'm talking about. Do you have any idea who your lover is? You do know that she's married, right?
What? Yeah, isn't she some relative of Molly's husband? You were there when she and I first met each other. Remember that get-together that we had with family and relatives from both sides of the family, when Molly and her husband announced their wedding? I was completely drawn to Violet from the moment I set my eyes on her. And it turned out that she felt the same way about me. So we exchanged numbers when no one was paying attention, and have been seeing each other in secret since then. And the more time we spent together, the more we started to fall in love with one another. I don't know about her, but I've never felt a stronger connection with another woman ever before.
Stop! No one even asked how the two of you started your affair. It's not important. You sound like a complete fool, and it's absolutely disgusting that you don't find anything wrong in telling me all about it.
Oh, but that wasn't what you wanted to know?
You must be insane if that's what you thought. Well, it's quite clear that you still don't know whose wife your lover actually is. Because if you did, you wouldn't be stupid enough to talk about your relationship like some arrogant pig.
What are you talking about?
I guess it's no surprise, though, since Molly mentioned that she hasn't been able to explain to you about her husband's family background. She said that you were always busy,
and never made the time for her to talk to you.
I don't understand. Is there something wrong with her husband's family?
I wouldn't say that there's anything wrong, per se, but I'll tell you everything that I know since she gave me the permission to do so. First, her father-in-law passed away on the day of her wedding. You probably don't know this, but he had been in the hospital for months before then.
What do you mean? But you told me that everything went on without a hitch.
Yes, I did. But what I meant was that everything about the funeral went on without a hitch. I never mentioned anything about Molly's wedding actually taking place.
You're kidding, right? I don't know what to say.
Anyway, Molly's husband is the younger son of his family, and he had decided not to follow in his father's footsteps ever since he legally became an adult. So with the consent of his family, he's become an ordinary law-abiding citizen, making an honest living now.
What are you trying to say? That seems pretty normal to me. I don't see what the problem is.
That's because I'm not done yet. Anyways, he and Molly decided to call off their wedding last minute because of his father's sudden death. So what should have been the happiest days of their lives turned into one heck of a change in plans for everyone. Molly's brother-in-law, who was formerly the leading subordinate in the family clan, was the chief mourner and represented the family name at the memorial service. He will also succeed to his father's name and take on the role as head honcho of their group now, just so you know.
What do you mean by head honcho? And what group are you talking about?
You really don't get it by now? Well, I hope you start to get an idea soon about what I'm going to say next. They're a mafia family. So the woman that you're currently having an affair with, the one you brought along to your so-called business trip in Hawaii, is in fact the wife of the next top boss.
You're kidding, right?
While the two of you were enjoying your love fest in Hawaii, the longest reigning head of the Luciano clan passed away. They announced the successor right away, but imagine how he must have felt to be standing in front of everyone alone because his wife was in Hawaii with you. It's bad enough that two married adults were having an affair in the first place, but what makes it worse is that Violet was having the affair with his sister-in-law's brother. Now, I don't know how things work in mafia groups, but I know for a fact that things like justice, righteousness, and chivalry are especially important to them. And taking that into consideration, I'd say that you've gotten yourself into a very bad situation.
Oh man, this is a lot worse than I thought. Oh, wait a second. What is going on? It just got really quiet around us. Where did everybody go? Oh, there's some scary looking guys who are approaching us from all directions. Are we being surrounded?
Oh, I guess that's my sign to end this conversation. I wasn't given the privilege to know any further than this, so I'm gonna go now.
What? So what's gonna happen to us?
Who knows? But I hope that you can at least make it back home safely. Goodbye now.
Oh, wait, don't go. This is all a joke, right?
Shortly after that, my husband and his lover were captured, apparently by members of the clan. Unfortunately, I don't know for certain since I haven't received a single message or phone call about what happened afterwards. So it goes without saying that I have no idea whether they're still in the custody of the Luciano family or whether they even made it back home or not. But a week later, I received an envelope that contained divorce papers that had been signed by my husband. There was also a note attached that said $50,000 had been transferred to my account as payment for damages. So I guess he's alive and well somewhere. Other than that, though, I don't know anything about his current state, which is probably the safest bet for me. And I've decided not to dig any deeper than this because I know what can happen if I get too involved. As for Molly, who's no longer my sister-in-law, but still a close friend, was finally able to celebrate her long-awaited wedding recently. She and her husband delayed the ceremony until a year after her father-in-law's passing, but they ended up having a small, private ceremony somewhere overseas. We're not family anymore, but I still wish her a lifetime of happiness after everything that she's been through. Thanks for watching.
Don't forget to click the like button and subscribe to see more content.